Good evening, everybody. Today was a crazy day, to say the least. I did the polar bear plunge out on Long Island, which, for those of you who don't know, is when you dive into the freezing cold ocean. Today's February 9th, Super Bowl Sunday. So you dive into the freezing cold ocean, and then obviously you get out, you warm up, but it's very cold. And then right after that, I did a nice 6 mile run. And then while waiting for the Super Bowl to start and, go underway, I spent the rest of the day with my family. Spent a good amount of time stretching and doing recovery. So today was a very good use of a Sunday, very productive, very fun. Got a lot of good footage from the polar plunge and a few snips from my run, which I plan on, working around into some content. I'll probably make a good few reels out of it, and I even saw this coming, so I did like a little quick video this morning to say how today was going to be crazy, how today I was going to do the polar plunge, and that'll probably be worked into one of those videos. But for today, I just really, took the time to fit in everything. Like I fit in spending time with my family, fit in spending time with my girlfriend, doing something fun, and getting my training in, and eating well, again with my family. So it got me thinking, because this whole weekend was pretty much me fitting in a whole bunch of stuff. Like on Friday, like this weekend was crazy. Friday I went on a work ski trip where I didn't ski because I'm always afraid that I'm going to hurt my knee before Ironman season, but had a really good time with my coworkers and my company. Since this happened so seldomly and it's such a big group, I did have some good food, a few drinks, which wasn't the end of the world. Then Saturday I got my training in, did some stuff around the house, got myself ready for the week, and then today, Sunday, fit in a whole host of activities, things, and training, and it really makes me think, like, there are people out there who think that by taking part in this sport, in Ironman triathlon, you have to shut everything else in your life out. And my whole goal in this next training season is to show that you don't have to shut everything out, and that you can still make great strides of improvement in your performance while balancing out the other things that may be a priority in your life. Last season, I did make this show, but not with lifestyle additions. The real thing that I proved to myself last season was that I could still perform at a high level in my career and deal with a whole bunch of career stress and whatever else related to pushing forward and working hard and dealing with stressful situations in my career, and focus on improving and training and really making the most out of my training season. And it worked, like balancing work and training. I PR'd, I had a great season, I made great strides in my fitness. But on the personal side of things, I definitely went full, like, head headlong into training and work, and really didn't find much time to balance out other goals. Although I did carve out time throughout the year to get those goals accomplished. Really, I really let training and work take like 100% of my time for the beginning of last year. Well, this year I'm really gonna, or I could already tell that it's gonna be a little bit different because of my approach. Normally, for me, I shouldn't say normally, but in the past, my training has really completely exhausted me and caused me to be nearly physically unable to do anything other than work and train and try to find time to recover. Now, I'm finding that so far in this season that hasn't been the case, and that's mostly due to my approach. It hasn't been the case in that I'm not absolutely perpetually destroyed, and it's in large part due to my approach logistically, planning my workouts and how I approach my workouts, but also mentality wise. So really what I'm setting out, aside from my PR this season, is to figure out a way to balance out life, work, and training in a way that it can be sustainable for the foreseeable future. Because in my ideal world, I would like to continue to do this while striving in my career, while also spending more time with my family, building my family, that kind of stuff. So this video isn't quite as educational as my other videos, but this is kind of where I'm finding myself and what I'm thinking for this upcoming season. On another note, I'm also trying to apply these things that I've learned over the past 2 years into one of my athletes' training, because now I have somebody that I'm training who has a family, a wife and a kid, has an active professional life, so he's well into his career, and who has never done an endurance sport, never done a long race, so to speak, and now his first goal is to get an Ironman done by this July. So I'm really putting my money where my mouth is and getting him to the point where he can run a full Ironman after these 30 weeks of training that I'm going to be running him through. Most of this is based on the Ironman Mastery Training Program, which I have for sale in my links. I'll have that in the description below, but I'm really targeting working professionals who may be trying to balance out, their goals with their family life, with their professional life. So that is who I want to provide the most value for, because one, that is me, hopefully that is many of you, and that is my most recently onboarded client. So that's all for tonight. I hope to check in with you in another few weeks, looking back at this video and saying, yep, we are on track. We are balancing work, life, training. And the real success of this year in this regard is not even going to be my own success, but how well I can coach this client to success. So that's the goal. Have a good night. Talk to you tomorrow.